Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most intriguing and fascinating works of modern cinema, The Prestige, directed by the master of complex storytelling, Christopher Nolan. This film, released in 2006, is considered by many, including myself, to be Nolan's true masterpiece. We'll unravel the secrets, analyze the narrative structure, and discuss why this film continues to captivate and intrigue audiences even after multiple viewings. Like many other Nolan works, The Prestige follows a unique narrative structure that can be compared to a roller coaster. The beginning of the film is deliberately slow, almost boring for some viewers. However, this choice is intentional and ingenious. Imagine yourself at an amusement park, waiting in line for a roller coaster. The anticipation slowly builds as you ascend the first climb. This is exactly how Nolan constructs the beginning of the film. He introduces us to the characters, sets the scene, and gives us small hints of what's to come. This approach may seem frustrating at first, but it is crucial to the overall experience of the film. Just as the slow ascent of a roller coaster heightens the adrenaline for what's to come, the slow start of The Prestige prepares us for the avalanche of emotions and twists that will follow. And then, suddenly, just like the moment when the roller coaster plunges from the first drop, the plot of the film kicks in. From this point on, we are thrown into a whirlwind of overwhelming emotions, but in the best possible sense. This is where Nolan's genius truly shines. Thanks to the slow and meticulously constructed beginning, we are completely immersed in the world of rival magicians Robert Angier, Hugh Jackman, and Alfred Borden, Christian Bale. Every revelation, every trick, every twist hits us with full force because we have been carefully prepared to fully absorb the experience. One of the most fascinating features of this film is how it manipulates our attention. The central mystery, involving Hugh Jackman's character, although crucial to the plot, is often not the main focus of our attention as viewers. Instead, the film bombards us with a series of other hooks and open questions. This approach is brilliant for several reasons. Firstly, it serves as a distraction. Just as a magician uses distraction to perform their tricks, Nolan uses these secondary mysteries to divert our attention from the big secret. Furthermore, these multiple mysteries add layers of complexity to the narrative, making the film infinitely richer and more rewarding on multiple viewings. Depending on each viewer, different aspects of the film will stand out, creating a unique experience for each person who watches the film. Finally, this complex narrative structure reflects the very theme of the film: illusion. Just like a well-executed magic trick, the film deceives us, distracts us, and surprises us. It's important to note that the way we experience The Prestige can vary significantly from person to person. Some may become obsessed with the central mystery, while others, like myself, may find themselves fascinated by the numerous details and secondary questions the film raises. This variability in viewer experience is likely intentional. Nolan is known for creating films that reward multiple viewings, and The Prestige is no exception. Each time you watch, it's possible to notice new details, make new connections, and gain a deeper understanding of the narrative. If there's one aspect of The Prestige that can be criticized, it's its cinematography. Considering the unique and fascinating theme of the film, the world of magic and illusionism at the end of the 19th century, we might expect a more distinctive and memorable visual aesthetic. The film's cinematography, though competent, can be considered somewhat generic. It lacks the striking visual personality we might expect from a film exploring such a rich and visually potent theme. However, it's important to contextualize this criticism. The Prestige was produced with a relatively modest budget, especially compared to Nolan's later blockbusters. With limited resources, it's understandable that some aspects of the film, like the cinematography, don't reach the level of spectacle we might desire. Additionally, one could argue that the choice of more restrained cinematography serves a narrative purpose. By not drawing too much attention to itself, the cinematography allows the focus to remain on the intricate plot and the powerful performances of the cast. Speaking of the cast, we cannot overlook the exceptional performances that bring this complex story to life. Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale, as the rival magicians Angier and Borden, deliver intense and multifaceted performances that perfectly capture the obsession and personal cost of the pursuit of perfection in their art. Michael Caine, as always, brings gravitas and depth to the role of Cutter, the trick engineer who serves as a sort of moral anchor for the story. Scarlett Johansson and Rebecca Hall also deserve mention, bringing nuance and humanity to their roles that could easily have become mere plot devices. Although at first glance, The Prestige may seem like just a thriller about rival magicians, the film explores much deeper and universal themes. It is a study of the dangers of obsession and how it can consume and destroy lives. Both Angier and Borden sacrifice much in pursuit of perfection in their art, raising questions about the personal cost of genius. The film constantly plays with questions of identity, especially through Borden's character. As in many of Nolan's films, there is a constant exploration of the boundaries between the real and the illusory. Furthermore, the film raises interesting questions about how far it is ethical to go in the name of entertainment and art. The narrative structure of The Prestige is, in itself, a reflection of the three acts of a magic trick, as explained at the beginning of the film. We have the pledge, which is the slow start of the film, where we are introduced to the characters and the world of magic. Then comes the turn, when the rivalry between Angier and Borden intensifies and the mystery deepens. Finally, we have the prestige, the final revelation, which completely changes our perception of everything we've seen before. This structure not only reflects the theme of the film, but also serves as a meta-commentary on the nature of cinema and storytelling. Nolan is essentially performing an elaborate magic trick with the film itself. Although it wasn't a box office hit upon its release, The Prestige has grown in stature over the years. Today, it is often cited as one of Nolan's best films and a prime example of complex and rewarding cinematic storytelling. The film has influenced numerous subsequent psychological thrillers and solidified Nolan's reputation as a master of cerebral cinema. Its exploration of themes such as obsession, sacrifice, and the nature of reality foreshadowed many of the themes Nolan would continue to explore in later films like Inception and Interstellar. Ultimately, The Prestige is a masterpiece because it works on multiple levels. It is an exciting thriller, a deep psychological drama, commentary on the nature of art and entertainment, and an elaborate cinematic magic trick. The film rewards multiple viewings, revealing new layers of meaning each time it is watched. Its complex narrative, powerful performances, and resonant themes make it a film that continues to fascinate and intrigue even years after its release. As Cutter says in the film, you're not really looking for the secret, you're looking for something deeper. And that's exactly what The Prestige offers us. Something deeper. Something that makes us question, think, and marvel at the power of cinema and storytelling. And that's why, in my opinion, The Prestige is not just a great film. It is Christopher Nolan's true masterpiece. Well, folks, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth analysis of The Prestige. If you haven't seen this incredible film yet, hurry to watch it. And if you have seen it, how about revisiting it with this new perspective? I'm sure you'll discover something new. Don't forget to leave your comments below with your opinions about the film. Do you agree that it is Nolan's masterpiece? Do you have a different interpretation? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until the next video. And remember, sometimes the greatest trick is making you look for the wrong trick. See you later.